Hello and welcome. Today's video is going to be a quick Vinyasa sequence for you to get your blood flowing, the heart pumping, and your breath moving. The intention will be to release tension through the outer body and use and activate your deep core muscles for spinal stability and support, extra strength, and more benefits to your yoga practice. So let's get started. Coming into an easy seat, allow your eyes to close. Gently rest your attention on your breath. We'll set the intention today to move from a place of self-love and self-nourishment, to release tension that holds us back from our true inner strength, and to ignite and activate that deep core strength. And we will take the hands to the heart, bow the head to the heart, as we remember our intention to listen inward, to take my suggestions, but always do what feels best for your body. This is your time and your practice, 100%. Gently open your eyes, release your hands, and lift your head, and come into downward facing dog. From here in downward facing dog, go ahead and bend the knees, soften, relax through the face, the neck, and all of the muscles that you can. And as you exhale, draw in and up as you start to stretch the legs straight and roll, rounding the spine, coming into plank pose, top of a push-up. Inhale, exhale, bend the knees and lower down onto your belly. Good, point the toes behind you. Inhale, soften. As you exhale, draw power up through the inner legs into the pelvis. Draw the front of the low back spine in and up, the back of the low back spine in and up, and extend through the head. Turn the corners of the mouth up into a smile. Inhale here as you fill the pose, and as you exhale, draw up through the core of the pelvis into your downward facing dog. Bend, draw up, round, and roll through plank. Inhale, exhale, lower down, keep the shoulders lifted. Inhale, soften and relax. Exhale, draw your power deep from inside of you as you extend. Inhale and exhale. Good. From here, you're going to bend the knees. Inhale, soften. As you exhale, use that bending down to lift your right leg up and away from the floor. Inhale. And exhale, bend the standing knee again, bend the right knee into the chest, draw up through the back of the heart as you round the spine, and place the right foot to the right thumb. Good, soften as you inhale. And as you exhale, draw up through the inner arches of the feet, into the pelvis, up the front of the spine, the back of the spine, and extend through the crown of the head and the hands. Good. Catch your breath here. On your next inhale, you'll open up into goddess pose. Toes turn outward, arms extend. Good. Then you're going to turn to the back of your mat, so your left foot is forward. As you exhale, draw up into a high lunge on the left side. Inhale, open, and exhale to the right. Good. Inhaling, open to the center. And exhale, draw your power from the ground all the way up into your high lunge. Good. Inhale, soften and open. Exhale, draw power up the legs, up the front of the spine, the back of the spine to the top of the head. Inhale, open and relax. And exhale. Good. Inhale, open to the center. This time as you exhale, turn the toes forward as you stretch the legs straight and just fold yourself down. Relax the head. Good. You can even bend the knees here. Again, draw up through the inner thighs and out the sitting bones to the sides like a Y. Good, and then soften. You can bend one knee and then the other, these ninja lunges side to side. And then coming back to the front of your mat, step your right foot back into downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, soften, relax. Exhale, draw up through the inner arches to the pit of the belly as you roll and round forward into plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, lower the knees, lower the belly. Keep the shoulders lifted. Inhale, soften to the ground. Exhale, draw your power up from your feet, up the front of the spine, the back of the spine, and the top of the head. And lift back up into downward facing dog. Good. Reconnect with your breath. Reconnect with your intention, self-love, self-care, self-nourishment. Inhale, bend and soften. Exhale, draw up and lift the left leg high to the sky. Inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to bend your left knee and drop your left foot back behind you, coming into wild thing. Good. Inhale, lower down, soften. Exhale, draw in and up. Express. Good. This time you're going to inhale, lower down. As you exhale, you're going to take your back foot up and in front of you. Good. Inhale and exhale, push the hips up. Good. Inhale, soften. Exhale, lift up. Lift your front foot up and back. Once again to wild thing. Good. Flipping back over, downward facing dog. And we'll do that same thing to the other side. Bend the knees. Inhale. Exhale, draw up into the right leg, lifted to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, drop it back behind you into wild thing. Good. Inhale, soften down. Exhale, lift up. Place the foot in front of you. Inhale, soften. Exhale, express. Good. Inhale, soften. Exhale, draw the foot up and back. Inhale, soften. And exhale, wild thing. Good. Look forward. Bring yourself back over into downward facing dog. Okay. The last thing we're going to do is some donkey kicks. So you're going to look forward in between your hands, bend the knees. Inhale. As you exhale, just take a little hop. Really want to work on getting your heels towards your buns. Inhale, soften. Exhale. Good. Try and land as lightly as possible, so maybe your jumps are very tiny. And that's okay. You want to resist gravity by pushing through the hands and lifting the pelvis up. Inhale, soften. Exhale, hop. Inhale. Good job. Downward facing dog. Pedal through the legs. And come down into child's pose. Rest your forehead on the floor. You can stay here and rest in child's pose as long as you like. You can move on to whatever other cool down exercises that you enjoy. Have a time in seated meditation or shavasana, lying on the floor, and just enjoy the feeling and the sound of your breath, the heart beating inside of you, the blood flowing, and again, breathing in that self-love, self-nourishment, and breathing out everything that you just burned away that does not serve you anymore. To your highest and best self, namaste.